You know what time it is? I'm taking my time. I waited for all the information to come out. Now we're going to discuss this Tyre Nichols situation. Man, let's go. Wow. Go. We're back. All right. Let's do it. First things first, let me give my preface. Those 5, 6 individuals, how my grandma used to say, throw them under the jailhouse. Period, point blank, non-negotiable, nothing to talk about. You did wrong. Period. It is what it is. Cats like that wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight if you didn't have a badge and a gun and you was by yourself in the mall and we rolled up on you. Period, point blank. All right. Now that we got that out of the way. One thing I really want to discuss today is the idea of how we can prevent this from moving forward. Situations like this, I think we are bound to, stay with me, don't let me lose you. I think we're bound to appreciate because it shines light on other things, okay? We have a situation where we have an entity, law enforcement, of where people move adversely in this entity on some evil foolishness as they see fit because they feel that they can be protected by this badge. Now, I am not a fan of the police chief standing up and, oh, I'm going to fire them and me. No, boo. You knew there was a problem. This ain't the first person they done jumped on. This is the first person that went viral that they done jumped on. They don't, you don't fist bump and leave your body cam on and high five and say, yeah, we did this, yeah, we did that. Your first time. No, bro, you're supposed to be scared. You're supposed to be nervous. But you wasn't at all nervous, tripping about the body cam at all. You just did your thing because there's something going on in that department what made you feel like you were safe, like you was protected. Something about that department made you feel like the blue line was going to back you. All right, cool. Well, my advice, throw them, don't throw them in maximum security, put them in general population. Facts. Put them in general population with everybody else that they done arrested and beat up and threw in jail. Let them handle it. And then cut the lights off and give the guards 8 hours to go do whatever they want to do. All right. Now let's talk to my community. I want us to start taking a little bit better accountability for these things. I have no idea why they pulled Tyre over or tried to. I have no idea. Well, we know they wasn't patrol cops. They weren't traffic cops. Okay, they pulled him over because of some other stuff. Look, a task force don't roll in 6 men deep on you for doing one over. I have no idea what his history was. I'm still looking, but nonetheless, here's what I think. These are my thoughts, my independent thoughts, not led by anybody else. I am just a person on YouTube. I solely believe that these 6 individuals had a prior issue with Mr. Tyre. In the moment when they rolled up on Tyre, they used any excuse that they could to go as far left as possible. No, I don't want to say far left, but as far out there stupid as possible. I don't want to make y'all think I'm talking about anything political left and right. They use any excuse to be as stupid as possible. And the excuse I genuinely believe that they used was the idea of him running and the idea of resistance. Okay. One of the things that I teach in my license to carry courses and my urban carry courses and my constitutional carry courses, there is a game that has to be played when you're approached by law enforcement. I'm gonna call it game for today. Okay. How to deal with law enforcement is actually a section in the license to carry course. In the event you have a good officer pull you over, there are certain things that they're looking for and there are certain things that they want to try to avoid. Okay. The things that they want to avoid is you not being compliant, you having a crazy attitude, you not, giving them what they need to get the job done. Because at the end of the day, if they work in traffic, it's their job to write tickets. Like, that's their job. For whatever reason, they don't have another job I don't know whether it's didn't pass the test, didn't want to do that, but today their job is to write tickets. So their whole job is to click, or you speeding 1 mile over the speed limit, you got to get this ticket. Bump. In the midst of them getting the ticket, if you give them attitude or any reason to go beyond, okay, here's your ticket, have a nice day, ma'am, drive safely, and we out of here, they're going to go there. Now, the bad cop is going to, we're just talking about traffic cop now. We're not talking about the task force, but I'm going to work. Stay with me. Don't let me lose you. The bad cop is going to approach this situation. Yeah, you were doing 1 mile an hour over, but I'm going to look for every single thing I can to make this the biggest issue, make this the longest day of your goddamn life. So I'm going to roll up. Not only were you doing 1 mile an hour over, as I turned my lights on, I saw you kind of swerving a little bit because I kind of saw you digging for your license and registration. But I'm going to say you was digging for a firearm, and now I need to check your vehicle. And I'm calling it reckless driving because you kind of weaved a little bit. Oh, now you got an attitude. So now, as a matter of fact, I need you to step out of your vehicle. Well, what do I do? Oh, why are you resisting? And then floodgates, right? Here's what I'm going to say. Situations like this, we have to give a little bit, not too much, but we do need to address a little bit of accountability. I understand Kyrie's position. I understand the fear. I understand the not knowing what could possibly happen. Totally get it. My people, it is not worth it to resist any command of a police officer on the side of the road. That is not the place to fight at all. It is not the place to resist. It is not the place to question. Why are you stopping me? I'm telling you, it's not even worth it. Because you know what? Some of us may feel, well, we have the right to ask why they stopping me. We have the right to ask why they bothering me. I get it. However, try not to cuss, those insidious individuals who are now arrested, they get to visit their families. Their families get to come visit them on what, Tuesdays and Saturdays through a glass? Tyre's mom just put him in the ground. When will she get to see him again? It's just not worth it. It's just not. Now, perfect example, the shirt that I have on today, it says, don't buck beyond your training. Now, let's make this clear. This is what I mean. And I actually teach this in my classes. Here's why I say, don't try to fight on the side of the street. Do you have the skill to take out that one police officer that decided to harass you that day, that decided to, write you up for your headlight? You doing 1 mile an hour or wants to search your vehicle? Do you have the skill to thwart that individual being a jerk? Doubt it. Let's just say you did. Okay, you defended yourself and you knocked him out. Now he in the grass sleep. But now we got 5, 6 more cops coming to your location with it on their mind to handle you. Are you trained for that? No, you're not. Let's just say you came to all my classes and you own it. You own one. You own some. You can handle business. Cool. You handle those 5, 6. Okay. What about that MRAP with about 9 dudes in all black and gear roll up, ready to handle business? Some SWATs. It's just not worth it. Okay? Here's what we need to do. We need, as a community, if you genuinely feel like these entities are hunting us down and killing us in the street, one, I need you to be a little bit more difficult to kill, which means you got to be smart. Hey, oh man, I was speeding? Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Don't need to do that. Tail light, need to fix that too. Oh, sure, go ahead and search my vehicle. There's nothing there. Take your time, do your thing. I understand the process. I'll stand right here and wait. After they got all your shit all over the side of the highway, didn't find nothing, you know what? You late the way you want to be. It pissed you off. You feel you feel mistreated. Cool. But guess what? You're alive. It's the world we live in. You're alive. Until we can get proper leadership in law enforcement, got to play the game. It's just not worth you being dead. It's not. Running, it's not worth it. Talking ish, it's just not worth it. It's not. Because as we see, any given moment, any one of them can snatch you out of your car and end it for you. They're going to live their life. True enough, may be in a jail cell. May never be a cop again. For you, you're gone. What about your family? What about your wife? What about your husband? What about your children? Brother, sister, mom? Who is going to have to stand there? Who is going to have to put their mourning to the side? They can't even mourn your death because they got to run the business of putting you in the ground. Is it worth it? Is it really worth it for you to be a hashtag and the rest of the world forget about you after a time, and your family goes without because you decided to run, you decided to talk back, you decided to give attitude? I refuse, I'm saying this about me. I refuse to let anybody put me in a situation to where my granddaughter has to hear about what Paw used to be and give opportunity for these grimy politicians that want camera time to stand up and talk at my funeral. Listen, we got to make better choices. Is it worth it? It's O. Body by O Tactical. Body by O. A quote from the Academy. A quote from the Community Security. Baby, we ain't trying to preach it to you. We're trying to reach it to you. We love y'all.